receive the free book. The number to call is 1-800-823-8616. And look, you have absolutely nothing to lose here because you get to try CalMax absolutely risk-free. The number to call is 1-800-823-8616. I'll give it to you one more time. You ready? It's 1-800-823-8616. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Please join us again next week for another edition of Discoveries in Health. Until then, I'm Chris McKay, wishing good health to you and your family.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Homeowners, would you like to save money each and every month? Of course you would. We all want to save money, but how? By calling Debbie at I Will Advisors. That's
you there, Freddy?
Have her review your homeowner's policy. Most homeowners never review their
I got you.
policy, but it should be reviewed every year. Your commercial property.
You got like 30 seconds.
So what are you waiting
Well, until
for?
your spots start.
I Will Advisors and start saving money. 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
A bad back, heartburn, low libido, stiff joints, not sleeping well, got allergies, need to lose weight? If you want to feel better, please tune into my Health Talk show, Sunday mornings at 10, the Dr. Bob Martin Show, on Talk 1470 WNN.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM WNN.
Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495. Add that extra wow factor to your home or office wastebaskets with designer liners. Designer liners will turn an everyday home item into the pinnacle of decor at an affordable price. Available in a variety of prints from polka dots, zigzags to paisley. Dare to dream bigger with custom designer liners for your charity fundraiser or a company logo. Reusable as basket decor liners or gift bags, and made in the USA. Designer liners will enhance any home or office. Get yours today at designerliners.com or wastebaskets.com. That's designerliners with an S.com.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to all our friends in South Florida. That was a tribute. We have to give some thanks on that tribute to explain to you what this is all about. But welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And Dawn, why don't you take it from here?
Okay, different Dawn. Hello, this is a tribute from Sam Gifford, the creator of the song you just heard, and I'm going to read his Facebook post. This performance is dedicated to all those who lost their lives in the Stoneman Douglas shooting last week. I've spent a lot of time reading their names and their stories, and subsequently crying over each one. One name stood out to me as I read that he was a trombone player, Alex Schaffner. I looked at the picture of him online the article had provided. I looked at him grinning from ear to ear, dressed in his marching band uniform with the big shako on his head, and I started to cry. I'm tired of kids dying. I'm tired of kids dying in the one place where they should feel most safe. In less than 1 year, I will be teaching at a Florida public school, and I'm certain that I will be surrounded by amazingly bright students, all with huge potential. I want them all to be able to fulfill their potential. I have such intense feelings of love for these students that I don't even have yet. None of them deserve a fate like this. As I've been reflecting on this tragedy, I knew I wanted to say or do something in response. I didn't know where to start with my words, so I turned to music instead. I often find myself taking my ability to play the trombone for granted. I spend time stressing about how I sound, not thinking of those whose sounds have been silenced forever. From now on, I will play for them. I will play for Alex, and I will play for every other student who has been killed before they had a chance to live out their passion, no matter when it occurred. April 20th, 1999, April 16th, 2007, December 14th, 2012, or February 14th, 2018. A special thank you to my friends and colleagues for allowing me to plan this performance and for participating on such short notice. Thank you to Alex Leon Arbiter for providing the arrangement. I'm also copying the link to a GoFundMe set up by the family of Alex Schachter, intending to create a scholarship in his name. The proceeds will be sent to Stoneman Douglas Marching Eagles. Please consider donating if you are interested or able. In an effort to continue his memory, this scholarship is being created to help other students experience the joys of music, as well as fund increased security at schools. Please help keep Alex's spirit alive. I fumbled through that because...
Hey, trust me, you did a better job. I've been trying to read through this for 3 days, and I can never finish it. True?
She did a beautiful job. Well, I was at Alex's funeral because I went to high school with his father. And so knowing the beautiful boy that he was, like the two words that everyone spoke when they eulogized him were joy and light. Like those two words came up over and over again. And so to see such a tragic loss and such a senseless loss.
Senseless. And I want to thank Julie here for sending that to us, and one of our executive producers, Linda Harmon, for bringing that to our attention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully Facebook will let us play this and play it strong. There is a lot of stuff going on. It has turned emotional. The state of Florida decided not to vote on bans. They're going to put it off. You know, conversation is cheap. You should keep it on the agenda to talk about. I don't understand that move. But again, I'm not a politician. But how ironic it is that we got a new Dawn in the house.
A new Dawn in the house.
We had two new Dawns in the house,
Yeah,
but today's Dawn actually had the strength to read that, and I appreciate you doing that, and that you know the family is a little bit eerie because we did not plan that. We don't know each other. We met last week. I asked you to come on to do something with us today about what you do, which is very important. We're going to get into that.
But not only does she know the family, even more than that, she's a reading teacher, and she actually taught another student.
And what student would that be?
Meadow Pollock. She was one of the girls lost last week, and she was in my high school 10th grade English class. I teach online for Broward Virtual School, and I also own an online reading business. And Meadow was a wonderful student. I never met her because I'm the online teacher, so I quickly went and found text messages that were really nice that we exchanged, and I did not know what a beautiful girl she was on the inside. I knew she was beautiful. I mean, on the outside. I knew she was beautiful on the inside, but I had no idea.
So you know how things are never a coincidence in what we do?
Never a coincidence.
I didn't even realize you had never met Dawn Goldstein, and we've got Meredith Dawn Kramer with us, and we've got my Dawn in there, and we've got all of our Dawns on set. One day we're going to have a real Dawn day, and all the Dawns will be here. All 7 of us will be here. But when we booked Dawn Goldstein to come on, and then I started looking through her posts, and I realized that she knew some of the students, and then you came forward with the song, and every day we can't get away from the tragedy that happened last week, and I call it serendipitous of what happens. And today we wear these beautiful shirts, and all of this goes back from Tees for Humanity were created, and Glenn dropped them off this morning so we would have them, and Julie is going to be calling in. So Tees for Humanity, these are $20 t-shirts. 15 of the 20 goes back to the fund for Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. Tonight is a town hall meeting. I think it's at BB&T Center. I haven't seen, I know it is being aired on CNN tonight. I saw that. And it just keeps coming forward, so we can talk about reading, but everyone's lives are touched by it. And when you met Dawn Goldstein, you did not know any of this. And here she sits today, and Meredith came forward, and she was a Stoneman Douglas graduate.
Yes, and I want to say thank you for you ladies coming forward. It has not been an easy situation for parents and friends, and I mean, I don't know anyone that goes to the school. I've been in Florida 10, 13 years now, 13 years. I really am not associated with the school. I did a lot of work in New York with kids. All my life I've done it. But I can see my friends, they can't get through the day.
But it is still a wonderful Wednesday on the cafe, and if we can find a silver lining, we will find the lining. And here we sit with 2 more Dawns, 3 Dawns on the set. Give us a call. People want our number, and if you're listening to us, it's 888-565-1470. You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. We are going to find some love and light in every situation as we possibly can.
That's right.
On a wonderful Wednesday.
Everybody call in. We want to hear from you. Okay, we are a speaker. Get your emotions and your feelings out there. We know it's tough, but give us a holler, give us a call, tell us how you feel. And that rendition, I was supposed to do it yesterday. I was told not to.
But we did
because we were waiting for clearance. And you know what? I says, this is just too coincidental what's going on at the studio today. I said, we're going to go, let's do it. And that was a beautiful tribute. Thank you to the Florida State University trombone section.
Yay.
Appreciate all that. I'm sure that it was difficult to play that piece because I noticed the kids were crying.
Well, how can you not? And it's, it goes back to the arts, and as a community, we all come together. And we got a really nice compliment from Dawn Goldstein. She thought our set, when she saw us, was in someone's house. She thought it was a kitchen. So she thought, but you know what? That's what we try to recreate.
It is a kitchen.
Everything happens around the kitchen table. In our little set over there.
Gallery.
In an art gallery, around our kitchen table at an art gallery. And my unicorn, we have Fairy over there. She has the same fairy, let me just tell you, in her house, and it caused a riot between her children. But
she has a fairy?
She has Fairy also.
3 daughters, and they're kind of growing out of the fairy.
She has the same unicorn, by the way.
The kids come in here and they riot. So he fell over and almost knocked the camera down. I says, okay, we got to put a saddle on this
thing. We had a fight in Bloomingdale's over that.
Over that?
Never let the fairy
I said,
go.
You can't
Oh my
sit on
gosh. Everybody wants to fall on that.
Everyone loves Fairy.
We have fairies with us all the time, and guides and angels, so we're never alone.
We're never alone.
For those who've lost, it's not the end.
Dawn, you know how strange it is to get text
calling
from
her
people?
Dawn too? You know what? At least you don't have to learn anyone's name today.
Just Dawn.
I'm going to call her Dawn.
Well,
her name is really Meredith.
Interesting enough, my name was inspired through the work that I teach, which
So are
is
you
what I want
Meredith
to talk
Dawn?
about today. I'm Meredith Dawn
Yeah.
Kramer, and I never associated myself with Dawn until this past year, when I discovered who I was through the work of mindfulness. I'm an identical twin sister, so
I knew there were
I had
two
to
of
kind of
you.
use that stance to give myself a little bit more credibility of myself, because I didn't have that.
Well, me and names are
Yeah.
very difficult. I can't remember names. And I used to coach people used to put tape on their hats or helmets because I So I make up nicknames. But in this case, you don't mind if I call you Dawn, right?
No, it's actually pretty sweet.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah,
there you go.
It's easier in your brain.
It's easier on my brain.
Can you believe so many Dawns come forward? And I always say, what comes first, like the chicken or the egg, the name or the personality and what it is. But I think we are also true to our name.
Yeah.
Maybe our parents all chose wisely, or we just all chose to live up to the name. I don't know.
Now,
What's
before
Freddy mean?
Freddy is
What does Freddy mean?
confused.
It means confusion is what it means.
Let's say hi to the interns that we have. We have a new intern on the mic.
Hi, everyone. We've got Johnny on the spot running everything. He thinks he's leaving us. He has no idea. He's going nowhere.
Johnny ain't going nowhere.
Johnny,
be careful because you might wake up tomorrow to a flat tire. But anyway, Johnny on the spot. We got Raj, and we got the new intern here.
Matthew.
Matthew. Say hello, Matthew.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
And
you got to talk a little louder than that.
Oh, I got to talk louder than
there
that?
There you go. Matthew's on the mic.
And we've got Reed with us. He's still working on this video for Friday's Brain Bowl. I've got lots of things, Johnny, to download for Friday's Brain Bowl. We're going to be at Boca West Country Club. I think there's probably 900 people that are going to be there.
No, it's over 900.
For Alzheimer's, really?
It's over 900, yeah.
I guess it's standing room only, or we're not going to have a table. We don't have a table. We just have cameras. We're standing around.
You know, I saw that they are sending you all this email with all these photos. Have you told the guys what's going on?
I told Johnny.
Johnny. Hey, Johnny. But did you tell Reed? Because these things have to be loaded.
I know they have to be loaded. We're going to chit-chat with everyone.
All right, so
they're
let's
going to be
move
in a
on.
nice little neat file. I've organized everything. Pam Polani has been incredible. She sent us a script. Everything is color-coded, and on the purple is where we do what we need to do.
Color-coded.
I love it.
Listen, guys, isn't that nice?
That's a woman thing.
Isn't that nice that they give you a
Just so
crayon
you know,
and they want you to put it on the screen?
We're purple, and when we're purple, that is when we upload what we upload.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break and come back and talk to the ladies?
Sounds good to me. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break on this wonderful Wednesday with Blake. 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
All right, we're good to go.
That was good.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a
difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant. www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Hey, I'm Doris Vilk. When life keeps you crazy, the job, the kids, a husband, how do you escape? Fantasize about romantic evenings? Follow the exploits of Hollywood actress Susan Chatham in my erotic novels, Love Arrested and Love Attempted, and revel in Susan's steamy love life. There's lust, passion, and betrayal. But what doesn't kill her makes her insatiable. Buy the ebooks or paperbacks at Amazon. Visit me at DorisVilk.com. That's V as in vibrant. Prepare to be aroused.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training
Your
facility.
caller's here, but she's
Debersize
setting up
will
the
meet your
vMix, so she'll be a couple of more
individual
minutes.
fitness needs. Offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Join Dawn and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we are back on a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We have a guest on the phone, but we're waiting for her to set up her VMix so we can see her in from Tees for Humanity. We've got Dawn Goldstein, and we're going to call you Dawn for today. Dawn Kramer with us on set, all of our interns. We're going to talk about, I don't even know what we're talking about, really how to get from one step to the next. And Meredith is here. We're going to talk about yoga and meditation. And Dawn Goldstein, not only does she do reading tutoring, she does tapping. She did a video yesterday.
What's tapping?
Yes, I did it this morning. We are on the same page.
But wait a minute, what is tapping?
I tap every
Dawn,
day.
tell us what tapping is.
Okay, so it's ancient Chinese medicine. They took acupuncture and turned it into acupressure points, and then traditional cognitive psychology, and they mix the two. So you tap on these meridian points and you talk yourself through whatever you're doing. So if it's anxiety or depression or a sugar craving.
Really?
$50,000 I tapped on this morning.
And you got it?
I tap on it every day for the last
Where's my cut?
50,000. Honestly, it's pretty amazing how the energy shifts certain times
What do you
of the
have, a
day.
stack of bills in your house, 50,000?
No, I think she's trying to call that energy.
She's trying to manifest.
Yeah, it's the law of attraction.
She's got a stack of Monopoly money. She's
Actually, I watched a YouTube on Monopoly yesterday. This is very, very coinciding. This is amazing.
Isn't this strange?
It's so
I feel like
I was embarrassed to share it. I thought,
Why?
because my kids, I meditate every day.
You're the tapper.
Twice a day. I do yoga. I'm kind of like a contemporary hippie, I guess.
But she went to University of Miami,
Amen.
so you
This
know.
is the new
This is
My
the
kids
new word.
think I'm kind of hippy-dippy, you know. They're a little embarrassed, and so I thought...
How old are your kids?
10, almost 13, and 16.
Holy smokes.
Oh, you're right in the throat.
Your guest is here.
I think I'm going to tap on making kids. Because
Johnny,
I don't have
Do
any
you
children.
have any children?
Johnny,
No,
can you see our guest
no.
on VMix?
Do you want to have children?
I would love to have a husband and a child.
I'll take
Absolutely.
She's
I'm going to be 40 in April, too, so
Oh, you can have like
I
12
gotta speed
kids.
this up.
Yeah, you can have 12. It's going to come. Is the mic on?
I think our mic's on. Yes, I was trying to get Julia on.
Is she there?
She's sideways.
Julia, turn your phone sideways. The other way. You're sideways. There
Oh,
you
there
go.
you go. Oh, it's not Julia, it's JoJo.
That's Jojo. Jojo, the other way.
It's the other way, JoJo.
Your phone doesn't. There you go. Jojo, you can't do this on Wi-Fi. I keep telling you that.
I can't see you, baby. Hold on.
All right. So you're looking for a husband and children, and you have children looking for a husband. There you go.
Yeah,
You can mix and
that's
match
pretty much
this whole thing. It's that's so typical Florida.
It is.
So the tapping thing. When did you come up with this?
Okay, my husband passed away 6 years ago,
my
and
condolences.
so I was in a funk, and I didn't work for a little while. Not that I didn't want to work. I didn't feel like I'd be of service to my students, so I took some time off, and I just devoured the internet and looked for solutions, and I came across tapping, and it was tapping for grief, I think, and
it worked.
it really works.
It's
and
amazing.
I tutor a man he's the first sergeant in the military. There's like 8 of them in the country. He's pretty high up, and he had a stroke at the airport coming home from Afghanistan, and I was teaching him how to read again. And he was having flashbacks and loud noises, and sounds would set him off. So
Like Connected Warriors talks about.
It's the nervous system.
right.
That's
So
why
I
it's
taught him how to
the
tap.
Kundalini.
So
And
you're
then
sort
he
of-
was, he's this big black guy. He's cool. He doesn't believe in the fairy hippy dippy stuff. But anything I told, he was such a hard worker.
Okay, so you're a hippie.
She's hippy dippy.
Yeah,
Hippy
Dawn.
dippy.
I think it's becoming
She's
it's
Dawn.
becoming
Would
the
you
new
expect
word.
anything
My
else?
name.
She's embracing her name. Would you really expect anything
And
else?
Goldstein. I mean, come on.
Oh, I love
She's
How does
another-
it get any better than that?
She's a Dawn G. I know. And there's JoJo. JoJo, you're so frozen. We got to plug you
Hey,
with the
JoJo,
internet.
stop playing with your head. Now what we have is your head sideways.
JoJo, can we hear you?
There you go. Stop doing that. All right, stop moving.
Freddy, how long do you know me? Why do you call me Go-Go JoJo?
Because she's always on the
Yeah,
go-go.
okay, but you got to stop moving because it's freezing. Why don't you just talk to us on the phone because you're making me seasick.
I'm not moving.
Oh, there you go. Now she gave me the finger. All right.
I'm not moving.
All right, you look at that. I can't look at that. I think it's me
If
all
you look below, it's easy.
Where are you, JoJo?
I'm at Jake's Crab Shack, making everybody dizzy, apparently.
Yes.
Where are you?
Crab Shack.
Crab Shack.
Melbourne Beach.
Melbourne. I know you were Melbourne Beach. Looked like you were in a thrift store. That's why I was wondering behind you. I see lights. I see TVs. I see fans from the ceiling. I wasn't quite sure where you were.
She's in the
Look,
Crab
picture.
Shack.
Look at that.
Say hi to Murray, JoJo.
Oh, God.
We see it. Hi, Murray. We're going to say hi to you for JoJo because we need to plug her phone into Ethernet. She says hi, Murray.
The system works if the Ethernet works.
The system works if
So,
the
JoJo,
Ethernet
you want to plug in for the Crab Shacky Shack?
Yeah, I the Love Shack, kind of. I don't
She's
know.
in Love Shack. All right, JoJo, come visit us.
Listen, I want you guys to like the Big Boy Dining Out review. Because we're going to do something with him. I'm trying to put that together.
Big Boy Dining Out.
Big Boy
Do you
Dining
know,
Out.
on average, people eat out 7 times per week.
I'd agree
So,
with that.
Big Boy Dining Out, we're going to like that page.
I might have to different point of view. I think the food would make a big difference for these kids these days. I'm now vegan because of the yoga I've done. Amazing.
JoJo, you're scrambly. All right, thanks, JoJo.
JoJo, you got to get AT&T to hook up your phone because there's definitely something going on, honey.
Do this.
Okay.
You got to get me a better way to cut in with you guys.
We got to find, yeah, well, you live where God lives. I mean, I got to find an antenna that goes that far.
All right, bye, JoJo.
I'll call you later.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Use the imaginary antenna.
The imaginary antenna. And if we talk about grief and things
What she's saying.
and ways to get over grief, you're crazy. Look, Dawn Goldstein did it with tapping
and meditating.
And meditation. Dawn Kramer does it with meditating and yoga. And there's
So-
all kinds of things that we can bring forward to this community, whether you're dealing with a loss from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas or just in life, or you just want to get through anxiety.
I'd like to touch on this, if I may.
Sure.
Touch it.
I'm touching it.
She's going for it.
Yeah, so my journey began a few years ago when I went out to California to become a Kundalini yoga teacher, and I was suffering. And I had no idea that it would open the channels, the chakras, of which I would like to just extend out to the community, that there is so many ways to heal. I teach grief yoga. It's a combination of Kundalini, meditation, mindfulness. It includes yin yoga, vinyasa flow, dance. I do
hold on a
Shakti
second. Hold on.
dance.
All of these yogas that you're mentioning
Yeah.
are different forms of yoga that affect different parts of the body?
You know, they all bring about a wholeness that we need as much as we can say, like, I don't know.
Why do you
just
think it brings
anything.
about wholeness? What does it do? I tried
Wholeness,
yoga
there-
once. I'm so not graceful.
No, this
and
one?
I cannot bend forward to touch
No,
my
this one?
toes. I can lift weights, and I can do
She
the
falls-
stuff that caught.
she falls in pebbles in the
But
parking
you know,
lot.
there's, you have to be coordinated, I think, to do
You
yoga.
don't. You don't. You
This one
don't.
does, 'cause she may hurt you when you're
learn,
teaching her.
You learn how to meditate. You take 11 minutes a day in your own home to begin to meditate. All of a sudden, your body is responsive.
You know, it's funny because Dawn came an hour early, and we were recording a show for Faith Washington. And I said, we go on in an hour. And she says, that's okay, I'm going to go meditate. She said, I
I'm
didn't
not
realize.
embarrassed to say.
I didn't. No, don't be embarrassed at all. But it lends itself to where we are. She came here. I said, you can go outside. She goes, no, it's too hot. So she went in her car and she meditated. Yes, in the
Yes.
parking lot, but she turned
She
the air
could have used
conditioning on.
one of the 11,000 square feet building you go to your car. Really?
Well, I didn't realize that it kept, like, if had I known there were alcoves that I could have went and
Oh my God, this
sure,
place
I would have
goes from-
sat on the floor and
It goes from Tampa to Orlando, this place.
yeah. And they're all, everything here is gorgeous. I'm walking around.
Yeah,
and
if you haven't been here, you're missing out. Now, some professional athletes are using yoga. I don't know which one. I think you mentioned 4,000 of them
And
here.
meditation, golf. I mean, look at it.
But this is what's happening right now
Yeah.
in the professional sports
Mindfulness,
world
yeah.
because it
Mindfulness.
well, it also
Mindfulness.
teaches it makes you more balanced so that you're in tune with your body. when you play professional sports, you have to be able to listen to what your body's telling you, whether it's a tackle, or hitting a ball, tennis, golf.
And what mindfulness does, it's about expansion. Okay, so let's say we're sitting here. Well, we get so caught up in the thoughts that we don't take in the interaction of each other, right? The connectiveness, the visual effects of what's around us, and this place is beautiful, and you guys are hilarious, you know, so it's like
hilarious.
I mean, I could be totally somewhere else, right? I don't have enough money, whatever it is, cancel, clear, because I tap.
Cancel, clear, delete.
But yes, exactly.
I do that every day, and I lose my way on the way home.
Cancel, clear, delete.
But we can really become more aware, more present. This is one of the things I wanted to bring out to Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, is because when you begin to become mindful, when you begin to mindfully relate to the environment, you're more aware of the situation.
I think
so there could have been a couple things
Well, that might be true.
where there might have been a difference.
Well, now
just
maybe
through
there's
the
too much
practice.
awareness. What do
Right
you mean
now,
by
we need to. That's why I think tapping would be beneficial, because they're going to have to walk back into that school next week, and they're going to have a strategy. And
Well, I hear they're going to knock the building down.
right, but they still have. They're going to show up on campus.
Yeah, they're knocking it down and putting a
memorial?
Right.
A
I get
memorial.
it.
Yes, we share a brain.
It's
I
still
know.
going to be. There's still going to be trauma.
Well, you
Of
know,
course,
I
showing
have
up on campus is going to be traumatic.
I have
for some
another
of them.
pet peeve. Okay, March 2nd at the BB&T Center, Connected Warriors is putting up their event, and we have to blow that up because we want people to go out there at the hockey rink. Who's playing? It's the Panthers
Sabres.
and the Sabres from Buffalo. Figures. And they're going to be playing. And I get upset because our soldiers that have come back now, I mean, you know, for years, there's never any screaming about how to help them.
Well, that's what
So-
Dawn G just talked about.
That's why I tutored him for years, because it was 80% mindset and 20% strategy. And really, all of life is that, you know. That's
But-
what the good gurus teach, Tony Robbins. And
But now we have this whole incident that has occurred, and everybody's screaming, ranting, and raving. And what's going to happen is that people want to keep it in the media, so you're going to see copycats with false. There's a bomb. There's a killing.
Yeah.
I mean, we got news that a kid killed himself in Ohio.
Get Julie on the line.
Thank
Okay. In Ohio, he blew his brains out because he says nobody's doing nothing. Maybe this will help. And I mean, come on, who does that, right?
But those are the fragments, like you were asking me, Dawn, about wholeness. We have fragments of ourselves where we get angry. We have all these different channels, and we have to
integrate them correctly and
Exactly.
wholly and healthily and with natural. That's why I tried to pick things that weren't just meds, right? Because I didn't want to be on a ton of meds.
Yes.
And, you know, I needed them in the beginning. I don't have anything against medication. It took the edge off, took the bottom of the abyss out, but I wanted tools that I could take with me, that I didn't need a prescription.
Right.
And that's why tapping came
Let's
to me.
show 'em some
yoga.
tapping.
But before we do that, which is a perfect segue, because we've got Julia on the phone. I don't know if you're on. Is she on VMix, Johnny?
I don't think so.
She's just on the phone. Hey, Julia, how are you doing? I think. she's
Julia, are you there?
Hello,
Julia. Coach.
Coach. He calls you Coach. He doesn't know who Julia is.
Coach. There you go.
Hey, Freddy.
How are you, honey?
Thank you for these lovely shirts. You have a very nice delivery boy that
My-
brings them to my house at 8:30 in the morning.
My co-host doesn't know that I'm an extra large, but it's
She
okay.
asked. I think you're at
okay.
large. Look how nice it looks.
Yeah, I can never wash
Just
it.
open your. Don't wash it.
I
Just
wash
put
it.
your shirt
Don't
up.
dry it.
If I wash it, I'm gonna.
But Julia, you called it at the perfect point. Julia is with Tees for Humanity. So tell us about Tees for Humanity, and then you can join our conversation on mindfulness, because I know a lot of the techniques that you use go right into our conversation.
Thank you. Yeah, so Teach for Humanity is a company that I started about a year ago to spread positive messages on T-shirts. And so my stuff is mostly geared towards women and women's empowerment, and then we have a men's line that is mostly for first responders. And then most recently we did the hashtag MSD Strong shirts for Stoneman Douglas. We live about 3 blocks from the school. And my son lost his friend, and my entire neighborhood is reeling. So we did these shirts, and 75% of the cost is going back to the school.
Freddie, I like that shirt on you. He's doing like the Superman, Julie. He's opening up his other shirt, so he's like Superman.
Oh, stop. Again, the shirts are fantastic. The message is even greater. Unfortunately, it has to be done in a time of tragedy, but we understand the importance of this thing. How do people order the shirts?
They can go to our website, Tees, T-E-E-S, forhumanity.com. And we have had an amazing response, so we're asking people to be patient. We usually have a 24-hour turnaround, but we're at about a 72-hour turnaround right now.
Okay.
And Johnny, actually, if we get into the website, even at our email, I sent you some pictures, so we can put those up on the next break. And we're talking about mindfulness. And we have Dawn Goldstein here, and she's a reading tutor of why she came. And, of course, the show changes always because we do everything live. And mindfulness and tapping, and Dawn Kramer with us, and she's doing yoga, and I know you do so much mindfulness. And Dawn G says, you know what, maybe we're too mindful right now.
Well, no, I think we need to be mindful. I think we need to be mindful of the messages we're sending kids. So,
What do you think?
That I agree.
Mindfulness brings us into the moment. And I might look bad saying this, but we often feel like we have to be a certain way.
Politically correct, you mean?
So if you're not as a moment ago, and you're not tomorrow, you're right now. You're present. And how do we become present? For those of you who are falling apart because of the incident. And I understand. I was a Douglas graduate, 1996, class of 1996. Hey, you guys. I had tragedy in the school. There was many deaths when I went to school. In fact, they said it was built on an Indian burial ground of some sort that was karmic. And I do a lot of earthing, and I understand that there is definitely a deep-seated foundation underneath us that is causing these kind of afflictions in our life.
But when we can go forward, we're looking here to find hope and mindfulness of coming out of
But
the situation.
we have to take care of the earth. We have to love and protect each other, no matter what the situation is. Yoga is about that. Yoga is about unity. It's about trust. It's about trust. It's about faith.
Well, trust and faith is critical.
And love.
All right, why don't we take a break, right?
Perfect.
And we'll come back, and there's a couple of things that I want to touch.
We got a lot of things to talk
back.
about. Tees for Humanity. We're going to put up some pictures. Thank you, Julia. Tees #4, humanity.com. These lovely T-shirts and...
Oh, no, Tees, F-O-R.
Oh, F-O-R.
humanity.com.
I've got the 4 on Facebook. Tees for Humanity is on Facebook. Tees, F-O-R, humanity.com. Thanks, Julia. Thanks, Glenn. We'll be right back.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy. Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
that extra wow factor to your home or office wastebaskets with designer liners. Designer liners will turn an everyday home item into the pinnacle of decor at an affordable price. Available in a variety of prints from polka dots, zigzags to paisley. Dare to dream bigger with custom designer liners for your charity fundraiser or a company logo. Reusable as basket decor liners or gift bags and made in the USA. Designer liners will enhance any home or office. Get yours today at designerliners.com or wastebaskets.com. That's designerliners with an S.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a wonderful Wednesday. You can find us at 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. These beautiful t-shirts, Johnny has the pictures up. You can find on Tees for Humanity, TEESFOR humanity.com. $15 of the 20 will go back to the GoFundMe page, and all the information will be there. You can also find them on Facebook. They have amazing things on their website, but this one in particular goes back to the students and families and victims of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. And Superman over here next to me has his.
Yes.
It's a little tight, but he can flash it for you.
72-hour wait because of the backlash that so many people ordering. Be patient and give because it's the right thing to do.
And we've got the Dawns on the set with us, and we have not even got a chance to talk to Dawn Goldstein about what the reading tutoring that you do. The reason you came, well, we haven't talked about. Tell us about what you do.
I teach teenagers to read with confidence. So basically, kids today are really professional cheaters. So I know all you teenagers out there, your mom's a teenager, just so you know. They're all professional cheaters. That doesn't matter. My daughter is, she figured it out in elementary school, how to like work the teacher. Like, I won't go into that because she won't be very happy I discussed that. But you know, they learn quickly how to work the system, and I think high school kids today are completely aware that the teachers want them to pass the test and they want them to get into college. And what I do is I train students who aren't doing well in school to turn it around. Comprehension, you know, like to teach them actually how to comprehend what they read. So it's not so much that I teach you how to read. They already know how to read, but have you ever read something and you get to the bottom of the page and you have no idea what you just read?
No idea.
You completely wasted your time.
Or you highlighted the entire page in yellow.
Which is totally useless, right? So
I just took the
I go through specifically, I have a reading course online.
Put the book in a bucket of yellow paint. I mean,
no, that's not, there's a strategy. And everything I do, I teach at Florida Atlantic University. I'm a professor in the College of Education there. I teach the teachers how to teach reading, basically.
Really?
Yes.
See, the comprehension part, I could read like anybody else, but I didn't understand what I was reading.
You can read the words, right? You don't understand it.
And to do well in college, you have to really grasp what the words mean and then apply them in some way to do well in college. You can fake it through high school. You can cheat the whole way.
You can't fake it in college.
When I was in college, I had a boyfriend who was older than me, but somehow he was taking the freshman classes with me, and he would sit behind me, and he'd highlight what I highlight, and I would have to tutor him. I'm thinking, dude, I'm going for education and communications. You're going for a business degree.
You know,
it didn't work out so well.
I wouldn't tell that story, Dawn.
That's a long time ago.
Because obviously you picked the dummy. No offense.
You're lazy.
Lazy. You know what the funny thing?
You can't be dummies in college.
Anybody can go to college.
We were at the U. We were at the U.
At the U. I'm sorry. The U. It comes after W that says dummy.
Cocaine's
But I respect what you do because I went through a lot of my life like that.
Dating dummies?
No.
No,
well, no.
Not understanding what you read?
Well, yeah, the comprehension, and it was through the work of mindfulness, through the work of tapping, through the work of yoga, that actually helps unbelievably. I had gone through some severity with my health for a long time.
You want to know a secret?
Let's tell us a secret.
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Okay.
You know how I got to NYU?
How?
I met a professor, a female professor, my freshman year.
I could have told you that's how you got through NYU.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
And she said to me, the problem is that somebody has to read to you. So when you read to me, audio-wise, that's probably why I'm in this business. That's how I passed.
You're an audio learner.
Yes. And
There's
I
no
learned
app
by
for a
people
lap.
telling me and reading to me, and she says, do you understand what I'm reading? And then she started reading faster.
There's no app for a lap.
There's no app for a lap.
There's no app for a lap. I believe it.
You want to sit in someone's lap and be read to, or do you want an app for that?
I know, I was promoting.
You know, I didn't understand a word she was saying. I didn't know where I was going
Freddie
with this
needed
thing.
comfort. Freddie needs
I had
hugs.
to not go with that so much because I teach high school. But truly, what you're describing is called neurological impress.
I have
So
problems. I have
when
neurological problems.
When you physically
Everybody
touch
has
someone
little
and read
something.
with them,
Yeah.
that's actually a method. And
Now, did I say she touched me?
But
I didn't.
no, but even if I just put my hand on you,
Stop,
maybe
that burns.
you make eye contact and you learn better.
All I said was she read to me because I couldn't
Right,
comprehend.
but that is why you ended up being a reader, because she.
For 4 years, she read different subject matter to me.
Was she your tutor?
She was a friend.
Yeah,
she
I'm
was a
afraid to
professor,
ask,
and
yeah.
she helped me understand that
Right.
my comprehension. My parents were Hispanic, and they spoke to me in broken English because I was teaching them English. So they couldn't help me. So I grew up in a house where you had to read things, and the comprehension wasn't there. That's why 3D Learner, I loved them because I can relate to that whole thing. But she taught me by reading to me that I could use my ears and it went in my brain.
Well, that's that's the idea.
She never said on my lap.
The course is I'm reading to them on videos, so they can on their own time.
That is really cool.
Plug in, and I will actually they can see me talking and teaching, and they can pause it. So what I have is my ESOL students who don't speak English. They come here from all over the place. They say, Miss, I had to listen to it like 10 times until I understood, but now I get it. And
You know
I'm
how
like,
impressive that is? You come from another country.
Yeah.
And you become a doctor. You don't even speak English.
Right.
And you learn everything in English. That's impressive,
because
man.
it's mindset.
And people teach themselves how to speak English, right?
Because, think about the teacher in the regular classroom. They say it once and then they're gone.
They're gone.
But in an online class, it's repetition, baby.
Well, you do it online through virtual school, and you do it online through tutoring. You've got a couple of things that you're working with.
Everything
and you're a
is
professor,
online.
so you're teaching the teachers as well.
In the summer only. I have 3 children.
And
so.
3 children, 3 girls. You know why? She's the Dawn. She
Yeah.
multitasks. She's the Dawn.
I knew you were going to bring it back to
I had to bring it
You
back.
remember in college?
It gives comfort to kids, too, what you do, like that repetition of hearing somebody else's voice. It's kind of like when I meditate.
Do you hear voices?
No, but I would connect with Jon Kabat-Zinn, who's the founder of mindfulness. I healed 17 years of chronic conditions that doctors
Really?
said were inevitably mine. And I have come off of prescription drugs after 17 years through the work that I teach.
I have a show for you to be on.
And I would love to be on it.
Yeah, we
'cause
have another show
I have another show for you to be on.
Before we
too,
run
so
out of time,
we
but
got to
I'm-
get the information
but
out.
I'm really...
But it is.
but
It's comfortable when you have that repetition. I mean, think about it real quick. Comprehension is that if you're not comprehending
Ding.
Ding.
ding
Ding, ding, ding.
the moment, what you're about, what you're reading, then
Ding,
you're
ding, ding.
distracted in the mind, which can create a lot of chaos, which can cause a lot of action, such as shooting,
That's when
all
they
these things
misbehave
that
in the
happen.
classroom.
Well, that's exactly
'Cause they
it,
don't get
because
it.
they're distracted, and you just got to find another outlet. How
Yes.
can people find you, Dawn Goldstein, for your tutoring, your virtual school?
I'm everywhere, mostly on Facebook, and it's freelyreading.com. Basically, you put in Dawn Goldstein or Freely Reading on Instagram, Pinterest. I have Pinterest pages for parents.
Nice.
I have a free guide that teaches parents what are the roadblocks to their child's comprehension, because there's 4 main phases of reading that I teach them. Like, make sure you know where the roadblock is, and then you know.
And it's done via the computer.
And if they can't find the roadblock, will you help identify the? If they
Oh,
go,
yeah,
listen, Dawn, my kid just needs help, and I don't know
Absolutely.
where to go next.
No, I am the diagnostician. I am the healer, the fixer.
Hurt my brain just hearing
She's a
it.
fixer.
She's a fixer-upper.
I'm a helper. I've taught. Sometimes a principal will call me with. I had a student. They got a student who never didn't read one word ever, and he was 16. And so the principal
Wow.
said, "Call her." And so I kind of have that.
You have any patience?
What?
You got to have patience, right?
Yes, and you
Tons
have
of
to
patience?
empathy for who.
Yeah.
How does that feel? What kind of pain are you in when you're faking it all the time? When you really don't
That's
get
a whole
it?
nother show.
That's a whole nother show. You got another show coming
That's
in.
a whole nother show.
And
And that's
that-
beyond
that-
reading and education.
And that's what the grief yoga, the yoga.
I don't even mean it that way. I just meant we all go through life with this illusion of who we feel we should be on the outside.
Right.
And we fake it a lot. We just get by from moment to moment. And if we go back to the grief and the healing and the tapping, most of us, if we have not been affected directly, have been affected indirectly, and we're still going through
gotta
the
cope.
illusion. We're just coping. We're going one step at a time.
Yeah, but that game is going to catch up to you. Because
But so many people are just trying to
catches
go.
up. Yeah, but the bottom line is, as you go through life and you get older and you can't read or you can't comprehend, that game is going to, you
have to
can't
learn
fake
how to
it.
read.
You can't, in today's world, you can't fake it anymore.
And you know what? In the United States of America, you should really be reading English as well. I'm sorry. You should. You
Well, I
can be
don't- I don't-
bilingual, you can
Well,
read multiple
most-
languages, but
I think everyone would agree with you. You know,
Well,
I have.
unfortunately, when you go down to Miami and you have a lot of Cubans on there, speaking English is not going to be a priority. Communication is, so you're going to get a lot of people.
I'm somewhat bilingual.
Tú eres
Mi
latina.
suegra is
Mi suegra
cubana.
es cubana.
Sí.
Oh, pues. Entonces tú entiendes español.
And let's
Bueno.
have some compassion too for those who don't speak English, because that's the way to
Right.
invite them into the subjects
again,
that
it's
they
opening
need.
the conversation.
Yeah.
But the problem is
They
the
try to
communication.
speak English. It's adorable.
Yes, but the problem
you.
is they get. I don't speak
It's
no English.
adorable.
I don't care. I make words up. If I have to say something and I can't think of the word, I make it up. You don't like it? Use another
I
word.
really, you know what we need to do? We need a camera from here facing out, because if you saw all these men standing here
Looking at us.
and they're just looking, thinking, what do these people do
smiles.
for a living?
Antonio, do you care if they don't understand you when you speak? No. There you go. That's it. That's all you got to say. No, that's all.
Antonio,
And he has a
sorry.
show starting on Monday nights at 6 o'clock on 95.3 FM. Check
Live
that
with
out.
Antonio and Molly.
Antonio and Molly. And I'm going to tell you something, buddy. Women's name always go first, but you're going to change the trend. It should be Molly and
The
Antonio.
beautiful blonde should always go first. Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Maybe
will.
soon we're going to change the
Very cool.
name.
All right, how do we get
How can we get in touch with the two Dawns?
Dawn Kramer?
Well, my website is www.meredithdawnkramer.com, and then my email is adawnlight, LLC, at gmail.com. Yeah.
You should see my beautiful Dawn picture in the other room. It's the Dawn. It's the Horizon. And Dawn Goldstein.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at freelyreading.com.
Freely Reading.
And I have a live show every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on Facebook.
Do you?
I saw it yesterday.
I
She
saw it
was
yesterday, yeah.
tapping.
That's where I did the tapping.
She was tapping.
And I was a little shy to share, and now I'm glad I did.
I'm
Why are you
so
shy to
glad.
share? Don't be shy
Well,
to share.
because, you know,
That's our new hashtag. Don't be shy to share.
It's how we're going to grow you guys through these healing arts.
And
Tap-
that's why I
Yeah.
went out of my comfort zone, because I felt like it's time for me to help make an impact, what I already know how to do.
Don't be shy to share. Sharing is caring. Check out also Tees for Humanity for these shirts to give back to those at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. That's Tees, TEESFOR humanity.com. We will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be kind to each other and have a wonderful Wednesday.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224 5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddie S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495.
When was the last time you had a fun girls' night in? Have you heard of Pure Romance? Pure Romance by Michelle Spears offers a fun-filled presentation of our product line, followed by a unique shopping experience that you and your girlfriends will not forget. Call me, Michelle Spears, at 561-572-1901 to reserve a date for your free shopping spree, to learn about income opportunities, or shop my website at pureromance.com/MICHELLESPEARS. And remember, bring Pure Romance back into your life.
Complex is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Talk 1470 is WW